Okay, what's wrong? Okay, all right. So we are live on YouTube now. So pretty interesting update on Audacity. So this is day four, and welcome everybody to today's stream and trading Audacity ability challenge. So this day four of the ability challenge. So last week we were talking about gold, and um, it was spot on that we keep talking about this thing, but I pretty feel that there's a lot of fear in the space, and that's more of a concern to me. Looking at how trade is going on over the week. So we I got into a trade here on Monday, but I closed out before the news happened. And though expectedly, we're looking forward to gold rallying to the upside and the gold confronting and checkmating on uh, what's it called? Our Fibonacci line around here and our trend line. So apparently that was what we were looking for going forward on gold last week. And before we had this push up, we had gold, we got out of gold, and that was pretty much not what I was looking out for. Um, I was expecting really to hold on to gold and gold will rally. Probably if I had hold on to gold, there's chances that we probably might pass the challenge on Friday. But um, be that as it may, we couldn't, and right now we were on gold. Okay, so I felt there was some room for gold to still shoot up after this very long big candle, and I got in on gold around this level. So I had this pull down. What's this? Okay, so I had this pull down into this level, and I saw gold trying to jump back up. So after the retest, so I got an entry, and after the entry, gold went cold throughout the weekend, and all through the weekend, gold was just going. That was on Friday, basically. So gold was down, but I wanted to close the trade, but I was looking at we need to really understand certain things. And if you don't allow certain things to run, you probably might not get the handful details about um, a proprietary firm. So the only reason you can get it is really play along and see what happens. So on ability challenge, what we've always benched on was no floating daily drawdown. So your daily drawdown is calculated on your close trades. So if your running trades are still active, you probably would want it active, unlike others who would calculate their daily drawdown on the equity, the running trades. And that's really where the problem is. We want a system that we can be able to boycott every daily drawdown, and we'll be able to stick to um, the close trade, giving room for traders to actually express themselves when it comes to trading. And that's the beauty of trading. So I decide to leave gold um, to run, all right? So, and it did run, and we had it was more of about $1,000 minus $1,000 no minus um $700. Um, that was on Friday, and because of the swap was huge, and that's the first time I will see a very huge swap like that. So the swap was huge, about $214, and that rallied the trade running trades to about $900. So I left the trade over the weekend. I chatted with them with a request to hold the trade during the weekend. You have to give them an information as to that. So I chatted with them, but nobody replied because it was already very late. So, but I was benching on the fact that, well, let's see what happens. So, and I decided to just keep quiet about it and give an update rather. So, rather than giving it out and will be forced to start taking decisions. So it's solely on me to take that decision, and I took that decision. So as at the time we got in this in, in the middle of the night, and trade started up. Um, we had trade running, and the trade was we came back up, and but we didn't get into profits, and trade went back. So, and I was pretty much focused on the fact that the trade was going to get into um, a buying mode. All right. Still buyers markets generally. But what I was looking out for was trade should get back into profit. But I was also looking at, was the challenge closed, or had we failed the challenge? And all these things were just popping up, and but then I want to get the fact right. I never saw any mail, I never saw anything stating that the challenge was closed, and that we're no more, we've lost the challenge and everything. Nothing like that. So when the trade came up, it were minus $2,000. So I got a second entry rather. I got a second entry. So and I got a second entry, and trade move a little bit and start panning down again. And that's run our entry, our running loss to $2,000, minus $2,000. So, but I didn't close it, and the trade was still active. The account was still active. It will probably were be other proprietary firm. That would have been the end of the account. But I wanted to know what was happening. Um, so overall, I noticed that as they've said that your daily drawdown is on your close trades, which is what we want. That's what we saw. And the second side was the message I sent to them on Friday as to holding a trade for the weekend. So they finally reached out to me this morning that you can actually hold trades for the weekend on the ability challenge. So you can hold trade on the weekend on the ability challenge. But the other challenge, you need to inform them that you want to hold a particular trade for the weekend, and they will now decide as to um, if the trade they have a parameter for doing that. So probably let me just share the screen. Okay, let me just share a screen on what I find out. Yeah, okay. Uh, oh, oh no. Few minutes, please. Okay. Let me go back and oh, okay. See, uh, no, I didn't share. So need to also carry everybody along on this, okay? So this the trade right now. So and on the screen right here, to hold a trade for the weekend, you probably would tap into this, and is going to load up certain information as to why you want to hold trade for the weekend, what are you looking at. It start asking you a manual questions and stuff like that. So and once you ask those questions and you submit, it will drop in their box, And after that, they will now get in touch with you as to if the trade is a potential trade to be held for the weekend. So they will hold the trade, but if it is not, they will close the trade from their end. So, well, they reached out to me that you don't have a problem. You can actually hold the trade. There's no problem when it comes to ability challenge. You can hold the trade. So I allowed the trade to run, and immediately the trade run, it came back into profit, and we start heading into profit. So I started closing out some of the trade, and that brought us a little bit to about $300. But here's the hatch that I feel that this is the best deal. Okay, is
Okay.
yeah,
If sorry to interrupt you, you know
yeah,
the other program is called
yeah,
funded trader program, which
program,
I
yeah,
am on,
yeah,
and you start with 15K. Actually, the Dimeji got his own to 120. He was just two steps to 500,000, and
yeah,
he did something silly and lost and went back to 15,000.
mm,
Now, all the time I've requested to hold the trade over the weekend,
yeah,
obviously I will have gauged and saw that it's going to put me in profit. They hardly refuse. That tells
okay.
you how good these people are. And you know,
Okay,
another thing again,
they hardly refuse you closing the trade. Is that what you're saying?
they hardly they hardly refuse for your request for to hold the trade over the weekend. Most of the time, all the time I've requested, they've said yes.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Meiji.
So I
They said
feel that I feel the
so.
same way too. That
And
now
again,
it gives them yeah,
one thing I've that funded trader program, there is nothing like a daily drawdown. No. It just don't lose 10% when you close out your trade off your account. There's
yeah,
nothing like daily
daily drawdown.
drawdown.
So
So it's another good investment. But the only thing is that every month you must pay them £99 to keep your account going. If you don't pay
which
£99,
is still okay for me.
which is still okay.
Yeah.
Now, with this ability, if you pass your ability, let's say it was on 15, say like it was on 30K, you passed it. You have two choices. You can continue with ability, or you can request to be switched over to the funded program, but
Mm.
you'll be on 30K. So you have jumped. I don't know whether you understand.
I
You
understand
have jumped you have jumped the
the
process of
process of the
making
fifth.
10% from 15K to. So if you bought a 120K account, for instance, you
Yeah.
can jump it by just requesting, and then you're on 120K straight up. And to be quite honest, that 10% is nothing. 10% works out at 30 pips for 10 days. You have finished. If even for 20 days, 15 pip for 10, who man, if you can't make 15 pips in this market with what we know, with what we've been talking about, amen. Man, you better go and start farming pigs and chicken.
Yeah, but the truth of the matter is, I love the
Hmm.
flexibility on the program, right?
Exactly, that's the word. Yes, that's the word. They're very,
There's
very
flexibility on the program for you to explore yourself as a trader, and that is the beauty of
because
trading. If you can't explore as a trader, then there is a problem. So, and
because
yeah,
the owner of this prop firm is I think he's from Egypt or Tunisia originally, but he's
mm,
British anyway.
mm,
He's been living. He's a big time. He used to work for a big trading firm, so he understands the real challenges that traders pose. So people like FTMO and any other people, they're just making it to scam people to
mm.
collect easy money from people.
Yeah, the thing is this, me, I'm not going to bench on FTMO and other brokers, but my concern is for them to really make profits and not to lose their capital. It's based on the fact that they don't have the bigger capital for everybody to be on. So, and rather than bringing everybody on a capital that is not that bogus, they will prefer to streamline everybody and tighten whatever measures for them losing
Okay,
money. Okay.
can I let you get into a secret,
Mm,
which my friend told me the day I went to the office? Basically, all this money for the ability challenge comes from one source. That was a very, very rich guy, very, very wealthy, not rich,
Yeah.
wealthy guy. I think the guy must have put down like $1 million
No,
or
no, no,
so.
no, 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 no. These guys are not trading $1 million. These guys are not trading. See, I will keep saying these guys are not trading one. Do you know the amount of people that will be on their program? And
No, no,
then
no.
then
No, the bigger account, the bigger account. It says the bigger account. There are not much people because of the cost. A lot of people are on the 1,500, and still yet they are failing because they do not plan themselves.
one
People do
thousand
not
one
plan
thousand
themselves.
five hundred I didn't get one or 15,000.
$15,000, which is 150 pounds. This is what a vast majority of people are
Now,
on.
the thing is this,
Even
the
on.
thing is this,
Uh-huh,
Anthony. The thing is,
uh-huh,
if a lot of people are on the 15, all right, a lot of people are on the
uh-huh,
15, okay,
uh-huh.
and some people are still losing out. So if people are
Not
losing
some
out,
people. Not some people. Let me give you the exact. I didn't finish talking before you interjected.
yeah,
It's not despite the fact that a lot of people are on the 15K account, 70% of them does not make it. What does that tell you?
yeah, no, like a lot of most of them, the 70% of them lose money.
During the test, during this thing, this um, challenge, they don't pass the challenge. 70% of them pay for it, but yet they don't pass this challenge. Not talking about the real to now start managing the real account.
Yeah,
So that
but
tells you something.
yeah,
That was why I sat down.
mm,
That was why I sat down and devised a plan. Even that my friend, when I showed him my plan, he said, he said, Anthony, you're a genius. I can't wait for you to come on. Because I told him, I said, listen, I'm not buying the 15K account. I'm not buying the 30K account. I'm not buying the 60K. I'm not interested. I'm buying the um the 120K account. Trust me, yeah. Me personally, my plan can double that money, which means I'm making 120K in a month, and they'll pay me 75% of it and they take 25% of it. That is my plan.
mm,
That is my real plan. So the thing is, I trading um is much more than reading your charts and your technicals and all that. You have to think, you have to have a strategy as a good businessman as well.
mm.
You have to have a strategy of a businessman. And if you don't have a strategy of a businessman, you either be losing or you don't make as much as you would want to make.
Now
So
let,
it's just, I mean, I see
let,
ability as a challenge. If I
let
trade ability if I trade ability for 6 months, I'll be collecting close to $1 million from them.
now
I'm
let,
not I'm not posting.
now let's look at this, okay? Let's look at this.
Mhm, mhm,
Now we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight trades, okay? Eight trades, and we only had three losses from eight trades. Though the
mhm,
other profits were not huge profits, okay? But
mhm,
they are still profits, and it still puts us ahead of all these trades, okay? So now I'm saying that all these trades that are closed, that went closed, were trades of recovery, okay? These were intentional close trades. So I can still, if I have my analysis on, spot on, despite the fact that there's a drawdown and I'm still holding my trade, I probably will end up passing the challenge with no losses. That is what it simply means. The most important thing is that if you can do your analysis well and get it right, then you will not have a problem passing this
Ah,
challenge, honestly.
sorry, I just remember something. Are you connected um to
YouTube?
YouTube at the
Yeah,
minute?
yeah, we are.
I would advise you pause it at this minute because we are selling. It's like we are trying to sell our strategy to the public.
Okay, pausing it right
So I
now.
would
Okay.
say when we are doing analysis, yes, but not discussing our strategy as to how to pass it. I don't
Okay.
think it's something that we should.
No, we're not really discussing strategy, but the most I just want this documented. Let me see. Okay. Um. Okay. Few minutes, please. Few minutes.
Truth, what do you think?
Yeah, because most importantly is a lot of people
It's
don't have
truth. Are you there?
information about the ability challenge. Okay, and almost these informations are not really what helps them. And
Yeah, we
I
can tell him our ability challenge is no problem. We're not hiding it. But when we are discussing how we're going to go about impersonate, I think it's a personal information. It shouldn't be
mm,
out there. That's that's my own that's my own thing. It should be a personal. Anybody that wants to find out more should join our group.
yeah.
In fact, the time is coming very soon. By the time before you join our group, you'll be screened thoroughly before we can invite you because we don't want
I tried
we
doing
don't
that.
want.
I tried doing that, but I noticed that it didn't work. I guess because of my limitation is still on. So that was why I was telling you yesterday that I still find it very difficult to do things that I should normally do, and
Okay,
like inviting now, I can't invite, so I can't
okay. Do
reach
you know
out to
what is going to
people and
happen?
stuff
If
like that.
I have even discovered that we can. Okay, I've discovered that all the charts you can export. You can actually export it to another location. So maybe we just have to
We'll just have
just
to
leave the chart.
create another
Yeah,
group
we
and
just
export.
yeah the same group, but will it will be still be IMFX.
Yeah,
So we can
understand, I
add something
understand.
to it, so it will be a bit different, and then that is what we'll be using.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'll do that and I'll get back to the group. So
And again, you guys will notice that the market is a bit slow. We are actually anticipating that when the our new prime minister, well, we all guessed in the UK who she's going to be. So we're not. I'm not surprised that it's Liz Truss that became the prime minister. Every one of us know because we know
yeah.
that all these. Let me know. What I want to say, I'm just thinking. I will say it off camera.
Now, now
When it,
on Go right now. So on Go right
mhm.
now, this guy still
There's
keeps
there's holidays
holding.
in the UK. There's holidays in the US. So in case
Yes, I
that is why
understand.
the
Yeah, that I understand. I understand. But that's why I was also preempting that we possibly might be seeing gold still holding on towards
where
the
where's Truth? Truth is not here.
oh really?
Sayo
True
is not
is
here.
no, they are both here. They are both here. Um I
Okay,
think
can you guys hear? If you can hear, can you say something?
Yeah, we're here. Good afternoon.
Okay, Truth. What do you think? I was saying to Ife earlier, some few minutes ago, that when we are discussing our strategy as to passing the challenge and maintaining the challenge, I think it's our own personal private information that we shouldn't put it out there on YouTube. Abi, do you agree or disagree with me?
Okay, I think I will agree with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Since
yeah, we can
YouTube,
sure.
the people on YouTube are not necessarily in our group. They are not they're just people watching videos to know how to trade and all that. So
Yeah,
I
we
think
can
the
tell them
strategy
our
won't be there.
ability challenge. Then when it comes, I don't know how this thing works that you are connected to YouTube. Whether at some point you can actually pause
No,
it so that it
no.
will not be broadcasting.
I'll probably just take it down, then we'll start up all over again. So you can
Okay, you
pause.
start all over again.
Yeah.
And
So
actually,
if
if I will need somebody that is very versed in social media to handle my social media pages and our own pages in the future,
yeah,
because we need to organize ourselves. Not that we are looking for customers like some people, you know who I'm talking about,
no, they go there.
but I want our page to be more professional
Yeah.
going forward and all that. And when I'm coming back, when I'm coming down to Nigeria, hopefully, I will grab one or two extra laptop for anybody that is serious within our group that does not have a proper equipment. I'm ready to, donate that free of charge. Or
Yeah.
let's see. You guys will know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only now this is for only those who are live. This is for those who have joined us live, not people in the group who have refused to join the live.
Dedicated.
So,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
information is for those who are coming live. So
Mm-hmm.
that's part of what we are going to be doing. We're going to be stressing ourselves out to support people, to help people. And Shayo, please, those who you through you have joined, please try as much as possible to tell them they should try and come around. It's an opportunity for them to learn or share, whichever way it is. So we
So that
all
it should
learn.
not be as if we are. It should not be as if we are
Honestly,
discriminating
honestly,
when
because
the
uh,
goodies will start flowing.
yeah, if
Uh-huh.
it gets to a point, if it gets to a point, I will not be keen about people. So I'm only going to be focused on those who are with me and those who are around. These are the people that I see. These are the people that I can help. These are the people we can support ourselves. Not people who are staying aloof and people who are not making decision or people who are not ready to take decision.
Getting
So,
involved. Yeah.
so it's that's the beauty of it. And the funniest thing is when we start doing things, I'm going to be giving a lot of things out only to people who are online. And like I said, I was talking to True. I'll keep talking to my people. I'll keep talking to my friends who I feel okay. I want them to come buy products. They should buy. They can't trade. They should buy. So once they buy, we'll get the account. We'll give it out to some people because not waiting for the end of 2 months before people start getting accounts. So if I can get account, I'll relinquish it out to people to start trading, and it's those people I can see. So if I'm not seeing you, I probably will not do anything. Honestly, I will not do anything to that effect. So the only time that we will probably enjoy is maybe you're waiting for me to drop my chat. I'll drop my chat in the group, okay? I'll drop my analysis and I'll talk. But if you want to learn more, this is the medium where you can learn more and also improve yourself and ask questions. That's how it is, okay? Please try talk to them, let them come around, let them be active, and let's learn together and let's benefit together. Even if you guys have anybody that can bring them up, if they don't know how to trade, it's no problem. We'll talk to them, let them get account, manage the account. We relinquish it to one person, let it be doing the thing. Let us take trades together, let us do trades together, and we'll make profit together. If you're making profit and we all are making profit, you're managing the account and we also manage account. You get your own account, you release the account to someone else, and you have gotten your own account, you make profits. The next minute you're also giving out the account to another person. So that's how we can grow. It's not about me selling one thing or any other thing. For those who will be managing the accounts, if you want me to manage, if I'm, they have to pay for management fee. Passing the challenge, there's need for payment. You pay me for service fee to pass the challenge because I've done that several times, pass challenge for people, and when it comes to managing the refund, they probably say they want to take it off from them themselves. So I just lose in the process. So that's why I charge service fee. So you pay service fee to pass the challenge. Once I pass the challenge, you receive your funds. Or if you want to collect your account, it's good, it's fine, no problem. I know I've collected my service fee. And if you want me to manage the account, then we'll now talk about 50-50 profit split. And this is how we can actually help ourselves. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. So look at you can see keep holding on gold and it's still each time if I tell you that on this I was in profit of about $300, but I still hold on because I have a target. and I know where the trade is going, and the trade is still heading to that. So I just keep holding and expect that trade to go. Why? Because I'm on a challenge like this, so I'm free to. There's flexibility. Not that I'm eager to close my trade because of daily drawdown and stuff like that. So I think this a very huge opportunity and step to look out for. So yeah, I shared some trades in the group. I don't know what's it called. Did I share this?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Truth.
Okay, sorry. Can you look at pounds NZD? It looks like it's going to dump anytime soon from now.
Okay. Let's go. Okay, this is the
No,
4 hours
no,
time frame.
no, no. It is not. I don't think so. It's
Um,
it's a temporary. It wants to come and test the previous day low.
yeah,
When it gets there, which it will get there, it will bounce off. It's meant to go up. So what is holding it right now is the Fibonacci resistance. That's what is holding it up. You know, it's touched that Fibonacci resistance 3 times. This is the third time it's touching it. So it's going to come down to test. I believe it's going to come down to test the previous week low and the
yeah, and
previous
that's
day low.
that's
I
what
remember.
that's what he's saying too.
I remember. I remember today too that is a UK is a US public holidays. You know. By the way, who has heard of Blue FX? I know it's very popular in Nigeria.
Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
I've heard that before.
You know, it's a scam. Is another Yahoo. I call them Yahoo company. You know,
Ha, I
there's
thought they're from
one.
UK.
Huh?
I thought they're from UK.
Yes, they are UK company, but they are useless people. Dimeji,
Hey.
Dimeji opted for the one you start with 50,000. Okay. Now they say it's 10% drawdown. Guess what? By the time you go to the next stage, they are saying it's no longer 10% drawdown. Now it goes down to 5%. He got to 100,000 now. They even held his money. I told him he should go to court, and but
Yeah,
they
can't charge him
didn't
to
pay.
court.
He had to abandon them. But the only challenge that I think it's okay if you're looking, if you don't have a lot of money, the one you pay, I think is £100, £99. I think they'll give you 15K as well. Very similar to AudaCity. I think that is the only honest account they've got. But that one that they tell you that you grow to $1 million, that you become a fund manager, is a scam.
Okay, boss, thank you for even saying this thing. Can I let me last night when we dropped on the call, I went
Yeah,
to NFF website to look at some things. So I looked
yeah.
at that the the other accounts. I'm coming. Let me log in and, and check again.
Okay. As you're logging in, I'm going to their website as well, so that we'll look at it together.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, accelerated. I
Mm-hmm.
think yeah, they call it accelerated. Now I see the first one there. I'm coming. Let me open it up.
Mm-hmm.
The first one there, I'm seeing $2,000. Then secure funding, 300 and something $1,000. Then payment, money to get the account, $100. That's $99. So I put it
Okay,
at
true.
$100.
True. Hold on. Hold that thought there. Just hold it. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. This is where people get
Okay.
confused with MFF, because I've spoken to them too extensively in the past and emailed them, and I know the best account is accelerated, but not just accelerated. Under accelerated, there's conventional, there's emphatic.
Okay. I saw the two emphatic and conventional.
Emphatic account is the best because there's no daily drawdown. If you click on
Yeah,
emphatic, you will see there's no daily drawdown,
yeah, I
but
saw it like that. I saw it that way. Yeah.
that is the only one, but it's expensive. For instance, just getting a $2,000 account will cost you a one-off fee of 198. By the way, this is the if this is the account that our friend has got, Abby. Abby bought the 50K account, which is the one I'll be buying in the future. The 50K account is $4,900. There's no daily drawdown, but you can take your you can take the account to $2,000, but don't lose 10%
See,
of your.
Anthony, see, me, I don't, when I get something, I don't look for any other thing again. I'm always a focused person. See, I
You have
don't, I
seen
don't,
you have
I don't,
seen a lot over the
I,
years. You're now
I don't
someone
have
that is
time. I don't have
thinking big
time.
mind.
See, once
I know.
I got what see, I've been looking for a pro firm that is going to deliver and allow traders to trade successfully without any stress and with flexibility
Mm-hmm,
and will allow them to trade based on their style of trading. So
mm-hmm,
if I've seen one which is AudaCity Capital, the Ability Challenge, and the other one on AudaCity Capital. Please, what else am I looking
mm-hmm.
for again? The only thing is that
Abby.
if they give me what I want and I make my withdrawal comes in with no stress and with no problem, and I don't have
Mm-hmm,
difficulties in getting other accounts if I want to get or bringing anybody in. What else? I'm not looking at jumping from okay, this person has MFF, this person have E8 funding, this person those ones are long thing. It's prolonging you are trying to get one. Let's know that this one works for you. Once it works for you, deal with it and make money from there. And
I think for now, like what you're saying, I think for now, if one concentrates on Audacity, we you will make money and with no stress. You
yeah,
know.
imagine me, okay? Imagine me staying on this trade, okay, with a 2000 minus $2,000 over the weekend this morning majorly, and trade
You know,
still come
I
back,
feel you know,
get in profits, went in my direction, and I'm still in profit. And looking at that alone, and I'm looking at my dashboard and saying, "Oh, this is pretty nice." That is, it gives me
you know.
some level of morale that okay, I know where the market is heading to, and
Mm-hmm,
okay, how much of a drawdown am I willing to absorb in my own body to work on my emotions? So I'm saying, okay, whatever happens, maybe I got into a trade around this level right here where I have my mouse presently, and I'm looking at the next low and I'm saying I'm not expecting trade to cross this low. There's still potentials in the trade still coming back up. And I'm looking at that level and I'm saying, okay, do whatever you want to do within the scope of this area. And the trade does that and still obeys you with your level rather than you tightening up your stops just because you don't want to get your daily drawdown messed up. I think that's a plus. That's like having your own account. That's what I see. It's just like you having liberty on your own account, but then you need to do your analysis well. That's the bone of contention. So your entry must be spot on, your analysis must be spot on, and you must be able to follow your trades and believe your setup and allow yourself to trade normally rather than somebody or a system controlling you to do what they want you to do so that you get out and they will take your amount, the amount you paid, and you just come back again and they'll still give you discounts and you pay. And do you understand? So I feel
yeah.
there's much of a relief when you you are trading without being scrutinized and over monitored or locked down in a way and stuff like that. So it gives me some sense of um okay, now I can enter my trades. I know, okay, I know this trade is going to drop, and you get some boldness that okay, I can get into this trade. Okay, so, but when you're trading the other accounts, you probably will be patient enough because you're looking also at your daily drawdown. So instead of you looking at where the market is going, you're looking at your daily drawdown and saying, let me just hold on a little bit because I don't want to get a trade that is going to affect my daily drawdown. And that's where the problem is when it comes to trading. So for GN, I still feel like it's going to drop to retest this level properly before getting some span up again. So probably into this
And by
level
the way,
or
and
going
by
to
the
the
way,
weekly
people
low.
remember that Ife gave me a challenge for today. So
Yeah,
that challenge is not valid for today because we don't have a full market position.
you
And
don't have
remember
what?
tomorrow,
Wait, you don't have
yeah,
what?
but tell Ife not to get into a trade that will be on minus.
No, no, no.
Tomorrow, I promise you guys, I'm going to kill that challenge tomorrow. But
What was the excuse that you are giving? Let's know the excuse you are
no, it's not
giving.
excuse. There's no US market, so there's not enough momentum in the market. Tomorrow I will kill the challenge. One trade,
Anthony,
see one missile.
Anthony. You know what Usyk was doing to AJ when they wanted to? He was just calling Anthony. Anthony. You are just looking for a way of escape. No wala.
No,
We'll
no,
wait.
no.
We'll
Tomorrow,
wait till
tomorrow
tomorrow.
one
Uh,
missile. We're going to the next beat. But tomorrow, just one missile I will send. It will just take out everything.
yeah, but do you see how US GDP USD moved today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it moved well today, and I was looking at it, but I didn't want to get in. I was looking at Euro USD around this level, and I saw it just pick up and gradually run up about 50 pips thereabout.
I nearly called it too, but when I because I didn't realize yesterday that there was any holidays in the US. When I
Uh,
realized, I just held my. I said, "Well, let me
I
just hold
was
my
I
peace."
was on the 30 minutes time frame, and I was saying in my mind that okay, we got this more of a movement, right? And we got a break, come back, and sat on it. And I was just looking at, no, let's get into this trade, and this will probably rally up. But eventually it did, but I was just holding on. So and it was cool though. It was cool. It was cool. And what's it called? Euro AUD. Right there, I was looking at this guy. Just like if you remember what I said, okay, I said well, probably might be seeing we have these is sellers markets, okay, this is buyers market rather. So few things might happen. We'll continue to rally up, but the last movement we didn't have a new higher high, and this was one problem. Okay, so this job number one, we didn't have a new higher high. So if price push back and breaks, then we should be looking for a new lower low. So and we got a new lower low sequence, and now a new higher low came in, and that was pretty much an interesting entry right there. If anybody caught it right there, that was a pretty interesting entry, and I feel that it probably would rally to the downside. This was more or less like about 30 pips, and if you're going, you'll be looking forward to about 200 pips. But right now, what I'm intending doing is I want to see how much of price reacts around this level and break out of this level, retest, then I'll be looking forward to a entry right there to the downside. So we talked about it yesterday, and that really happened. Even as price spark up so high, we still expected that level and price drops. So I guess we'll still expect more. The only one I'm looking out for right now is card JPY, and I would have loved to take this trade, but I want to see more of a rejection or on um, card. So still see how price rally. So we are in this wedge movement. So if price begins to pan, that would be interesting level to look out for. So let's still, I just still want to leave it open and see how much of a reaction this will eventually do. I hate this rubbish sound. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, which other pairs that? Oh, this guy. This guy just messed up, but it's still cool. We got back to the neck before so price pushed down, closed, we got the gap, continued bearish and came back, respected the neck, and now it should be panning to the downside. But I really might not be interested in Euro card for now. This guy was one guy I wanted to look out for. What's it called? I don't know. Around this level, but we wasn't really doing fine as we got this lockdown. So I think I lost focus of it, but it really did move eventually. So what other pair did we later talk about?
EJ, let's look at EJ.
EJ.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel right there I should get some selling involvements around this area. Why is that? Still looking at my trend line, buyers market, breakouts, come back, retested the support level, and price might still span up towards the daily, monthly high and properly retest that level, and that will give us a shoulder, head, shoulder. So probably might be looking for a second shoulder before a drop. So I think Dimeji called out this that I was going to be getting on EJ sell, but I guess you should still be holding the trade because the sell is still there. The sell is still there. So, but when it's going to turn back is probably the bone of contention right now. So it might be holding forward to this level.
Is it? Are you sure it's EJ he called? I don't think so. I
Yeah,
think
it
he
called
called something.
EJ, EJ
Hold on.
and
Hold on.
EJ and what again?
1 minute. Let me just check quickly.
NZD and
Uh,
S NED JPY and Euro JPY. Then
okay,
USD
just
card.
today, Abi.
Yeah,
Okay.
today.
He
Yes.
said he called NZDJPY sell.
Yeah. EJ also sell. Then
EJ
USD
and
JPY
USD
buy
card
card buy.
buy.
Mm.
Hmm.
So we'll possibly be looking forward to price really getting into this level to connect this head and shoulder formation and before it finally drops.
Okay.
Mm. Um, this is one other pair that really caught my attention, Aussie dollar, but I'm not really confident that we might be seeing some dollar weakness yet. So because it's still on holidays for in US, so uh, to see some reaction against the dollar right now might might not be so um, good to conclude. So until tomorrow, so by tomorrow we'll see how price react and see if we'll get some more information about the dollar. So, but right now, despite the fact that there's holidays, um, we're not seeing much of a drag against the dollar. So that's the so not much of a drag against the dollar. So that's something would probably be looking out for. Yeah. So what else? What else? What else, guys? Tell me. What are we looking at? Do you have any trades that looks very nice for a Monday? Yeah.
Mm,
EJ
it's
looks nice, but a buy.
What's that?
mm,
EJ, it looks nice, but for a buy.
Yeah.
Back to that high.
Yeah. Back to this eye, but you really need to be ready to challenge it because um, it's good that you probably wait for um, because you're getting some one candle, three candle hops, one candle, three candle up. So and three candle to challenge one candle might be finding it very difficult until it breaks this level completely. So if it breaks this level completely, then that would be nice to say you want to do probably a 20 pips, yeah, 20 pips thereabouts or 30 pips thereabouts buy. So why not you let the whole drama dies down? If he's going to break, let it give you some interesting move before you now decide on where you want the market to go. But
sorry, which one are you
see,
talking about?
EJ, he said EJ for a buy, but I'm just looking at the chances where we might.
EJ for a buy. Because there's this setup that I have.
Mm,
I normally obey it. Yeah, it's a buy, but um, there's not much to there's not much target, to be quite honest. Because
yeah.
these days I normally look at my risk to reward ratio.
Mm.
So it might just go to that around that ADR high or above ADR high, which is the previous month high, and which is just 30 pips. So what's the point?
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying, okay, just let's let it slide. Those are the noises that you probably will be looking for to get rid of and stay out of while trading. So if it breaks, good and fine. Let's see how much of an impact it's going to give towards the next support level, towards the monthly high, and that could give you a very good position to sell and drop it. So that's what you pretty much should be looking out for.
Yeah.
Then this guy too. I mean, this guy also Euro GBP might also be good for a sell.
That pair, it can be very choppy sometimes, so I don't even watch it. Okay, let's
Yeah,
look at it. Let's see.
yeah.
Euro GBP.
Yeah. So we he had to bounce off um weekly high, monthly high, daily high, and is a little bit above daily low. So he's taking out all these highs, highs, so to the downside, and that's pretty much of an interesting area to look out for. So if you then decide and say if price closes below this level, closes below
Yeah,
the daily
because
low and retest, then that will be a very good position for you to get in. So, but it looks all fine.
actually there's an odd, you know, just the four previous candle
Yeah,
before this previous,
yeah,
there is one, two, three, four. Yeah,
yeah,
two sell, two buy.
yeah.
There's an order block just beneath it.
Beneath
So
it.
I think if what he's going to be targeting, when he clears that order block, then he'll
Yeah,
be looking if to get the next
that's
order
that's
block, and which
that's
is
That's exactly what
33
I'm
pips.
that's exactly what I'm looking at. So if it breaks this
Yeah.
level right there, so that will be
Mhm.
an interesting level to look out for, and price will then later drop. So and that will give you up to about a potential interest towards the weekly low. That will be about 100 pips thereabout. If you're looking
100
to
pips.
Yeah, if you're looking towards weekly low, that will give you about 100 or 110 pips thereabout.
Yeah, but it can be annoyingly sluggish. Before it will get there, it could even take next week
Yeah.
for it. So potentially, if it breaks if it breaks the other block I was talking about, it will
Mhm.
target the next other block.
Yeah.
And to
But
the next other block,
it
we're
will
talking
be
about
interesting to see it will be interesting to see that break happen on this candle, on this recent 4 hours candle. If it happens on this recent 4 hour candle, it will make a lot of sense.
yeah, but I doubt that market is. That's why I
Yeah,
don't
but
really
the truth
fancy.
of the matter is once he's ready to move, once he moves, it gives you some decent pips.
Yeah, but
This about
what
200
I do
pips.
is that I just tend to highlight
Mm,
on the pairs that really need enough. When they move, they give you enough pips. You know.
yeah. Oh, okay. Uh, CHF JPY also on that level. So most of JPY pairs are on a very decent level for them to react. But the truth of the matter is, how ready are they when it comes to them taking a decision? So, and that's what
Yeah.
I probably will be focusing on. So, like what we have right here, can see this level still holding on. That level has held on for a long time. So, and if this level comes in strong, that might trigger our opportunities to start looking forward to a sell towards the weekly low, and that will be 178 pips thereabout. Just for confirmation, just like what we have here. So that will give more of a range sequence here. So, yeah, that will give more of a range sequence. So price dropping down to this level will make sense. 170 pips there.
Mm.
Mm. That's what's it called? Swiss franc JPY. So, so what else? What else? What else? What else? What else, guys? Tell me, Shayo, how you doing? I've not heard your voice today. Hello, Shayo.
How about Aussie dollar JPY? I think there is a opportunity.
Okay, Aussie dollar JPY. Yeah, we looked at it before for a buy or a sell.
It's for a buy.
Yeah. Initially, we did this and it dropped. And the level is dropping to makes some sense. So, but right now it's still holding. So, whatever will happen should happen after a break of this level. Break out of this level, that will be interesting to watch the buy active after breaking the daily high. Or say the weekly low, right? The monthly low. You guys come join me. I'm taking short bread this afternoon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I think this Aussie JPY.
Yeah,
Um, though it's been a bit of consolidating here, but
mm,
I'm just looking at the candle formation.
yeah.
This day,
Hello,
the daily, the candlestick formation here.
Shia, what's up?
hello, Ife.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, please, I'm in a remote area now. I'm having challenges with my network, but I'm hearing you. I'm following everything.
Okay, 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 okay. All right, no problem.
So, yeah, I'm very far away from the town.
All right, all right. Okay, Truth, you can continue, please.
Okay, so I'm actually looking at the candlestick formation here on daily.
Okay,
Now look at how it closed on Thursday. Look at Friday candle. It tried pulling out, like faking out, but it
yeah.
couldn't. If today closes bullish, it's gonna shoot out
Mm,
this formation. This is a very strong buy formation here. This
mm,
candlestick formation here. If today closes bullish, and it has already done 100% of the body of Friday soon. So if you can hold on and close bullish today, I think it will go to fly out.
yeah. And one other thing that I'm always very afraid of when it comes to trading pair like this, it might be looking for people to also take out, knowing fully well that
Yeah,
we had this level right here. So a lot of people will be looking forward to getting long, and that could instigate some early buyers being taken out as the proper retest of this place being fulfilled. So, but then um, that's why I also marked out this level right there, to get out of the noisy area, um, which is um, which is much more better and safer in a way. So if price push out and clear out of this level, that will be interesting to see price head to the upside. So, but I feel these levels are still having too many noise and too many things overwhelming. So I'll probably be waiting forward to see proper clear out of that area before I take a decision.
Yeah, I know. Whenever we are coming from the weekend and the major country is on holiday, it just messes up the market structure.
Yeah. Wow, it's cool, man. Any other pair? Mhm. Yeah, I was expecting this guy to do a sell after the long buy. I was expecting the sell to start coming in.
Mm.
That's Euro shelf. So, but then for more confirmation, you'll be looking forward to a breakout of that level and retest on the daily. The daily right there. So if it breaks out, come back, retest on this level. then this should also give a bearish movement, or rather, you might see price also still push back up and still range. The market seems to be pretty much sluggish um, towards the day, so not much of movement that will give some very nice pips. I don't know. Anthony just bought.
No, no, I'm just trying something.
He's the only one that buys, and the whole thing just poof, as if
No,
he's
it's
taking money out of the
I'm looking,
bank.
I'm looking at something on I'm looking at something on German DAX because
Okay,
it's
okay,
a long
okay,
time I've looked at. I'm just
okay.
trying something else.
Truth. What other pair do you trade? What are your major pairs that you trade?
Sorry. Deal mainly with major pairs like all those Chef JPY you're mentioning, Aussie
Yeah,
JPY.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really look at
So,
I
uh,
don't look at them. So I think the least I've gone down is dollar card.
okay.
Okay, there was a time I was trading this pounds NZD, and it was actually doing very well. I think for after a while I left it and all that. So, but major
It's
pairs
a very
is
it's a very good pair though. The pound and ZD.
yeah.
When it
So
moves, it moves.
it moves. I like it because of normally I like a pair that is volatile. That's one thing that differentiated me with my colleagues when we were working for one trading company like that. So while they are looking for dollar card to buy, I'm looking at dollar ZAR, um dollar South African rand, all those dollar try and all that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm looking at that. I'm not even looking at the spread, but the movement, what it will give me.
It's a movement.
Because
The spread is nothing. If it moves, it takes out the spread like no man business. Yeah.
yeah, because
Mm,
one small thing you're seeing 1,000 pips,
mm,
300 pips,
Yes.
1,000 pips, 2,000 pips. So before they know, and most of the times I don't really stay long. Before they will wake up by 8 3 o'clock, sorry, 11 a.m. and be looking at the market, I'm already done. I'm done trading. And we were trading 5% of the account, very high. so so 5% of the account daily. And it was really good. It was really good. With ZA and the likes of Pounds NZD. It was nice
mm.
doing that.
Yeah. So, um, but if you when you were trading for your company, the company you were trading for initially,
Okay.
um, did they have how many traders were trading majorly? Or
Okay.
do you guys
Majorly
trade
we
at
were
home, or you go to the office to trade?
go to the office. You go to the office.
Oh, okay, okay.
Is it in Lagos?
Yeah, in Lagos.
No, in Port Harcourt.
Oh, Port
In
Harcourt.
Port Harcourt.
Wow. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
in Port Harcourt. So we go to the office. The office was very nice. We were like we were eight major traders. Eight. Then as time goes on, the man brought in new people where we just train on how to open and close a trade, not how to trade. Where we just train on how to open and close a trade, and from there he moved on with them because he was finding it difficult paying the big traders.
Hmm.
So he wanted the people he can actually control and all that, and we saw the found out for him.
But what was the account size roughly that each trader was managing?
Okay, we were doing 5k account, 5k account, but his major funds were being managed outside Nigeria.
Okay, so
Okay.
those five five k accounts, did they fix the lot size that you is there a fixed lot size?
No, there was no fixed lot size. Instead, what we were doing is since we have there was a leader in the room, that looked at all the trades we take, and also we were trading 5% of the account a day. So
Okay.
maybe I can wake up. Okay, I've seen a trade here, and now there was some projector and everything, a big screen. I'll do my analysis and let's look at it. Is it good? Can we take it? Can we not take it? What are we risking here? What are we doing here? What's our profit target? What's the possibility that it will actually get to that place? Or should we close it once it gives us small profit and look for another one? That's what we were doing actually.
Okay. I see.
But we were trading mainly. After a while we were trading. We moved to synthetic mainly. We were dealing with synthetic mainly.
Okay. That's what everybody trades in Nigeria right now.
In Nigeria right now, yeah.
It's fake money, and very with little. In fact, if you know what you're doing in synthetic currency, if you've got like $5,000, you can be making a lot of money daily.
Yeah, I'm not bragging. While my colleagues were doing 5%, there were sometimes I was doing 20%.
Wow.
So on $5,000 account, they are doing 250 while I'm doing $1,000.
Okay. So you get paid according to what you make.
That's the problem. The man didn't pay us that way. That was
You
an
should be
initial
paying. You
agreement.
should be paying based on commission. You should be on what you
Yeah,
make, the
that was an
commission of
initial
what you make.
agreement.
Performance. Yeah. So
So
how
you
was it? How much was he paying?
he was now paying salary of 100,000 naira.
What is 100,000? Are you mad? That is one thing I hate. I hate so I hate a lot of people in Nigeria. They are exploiters. They exploit people.
So you heard when I told you that he later moved on with the people we train on how to open a trade and close because we
And
were complaining.
you guys will have crashed his account now. Me, I will put on a trade that will crash his whole money. I'll just walk away. You think you're
So
wise?
and those people dealt with him because they know nothing apart from just opening a trade. When we call the trade, they will just use this lot size, open, close,
You
they
see?
close. They know not about nothing about the direction of the markets and all that.
Basically, they
So
were using you and paying you peanuts.
yes, yes,
Sad.
and I was teaching also. I was taking like 2 classes a day.
Are you
Wow.
I'll be
kidding me?
talking. I'll be talking from like a class will start by 10 till 2. That was the first session. The next set will come. I will start again, and I'm still trading.
Wow.
Though I don't regret because it actually built me up. It gave me exposure and all that,
Mm.
and I can teach anybody. If I once I picked up my board and everything from basic to advanced, I can teach anybody. So it actually helped me. Before then I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk. I couldn't stand in front of anybody and talk. But so I thank God for that.
So you just saw it as a training ground
Yeah.
for you.
Yes, I was training myself. I was learning a lot and all that. Being able to ask people question like big men, they would drive their big cars and I'm asking them question. They are jittering, so and all that. I get into their brain and all that. So they are in my class and I'm not even seeing them. I'm seeing like children asking them question and all that. So it actually helped me a lot
Yes, that's interesting,
and
man.
also gave me He also gave me some connection, though that thing it didn't last because of when the company crashed, those people pulled out their money and all that.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. Somebody, if you're into cheating people, the business will not last. You're scamming people. You're just only thinking about himself. It's with time, everything will just crash.
It didn't last. It didn't last. I think they kill it with poor management.
Ah,
They
if
were
if
really hoping,
if me,
hoping.
me me then I was sometimes people who have better orientation about this, they don't um get all these offers. So maybe I wasn't really channeling to that right direction, or maybe connections and stuff like that. Because then I was looking for people to partner with my company now. Let's start up something and stuff like that. Later, I just kept to me to Jare, make everybody day. Make I just let me just set up something for myself.
actually thought when the company had an
Mm,
issue, I actually
mm,
thought of starting something with my one of my colleague there, but
okay.
the guy is not a serious person. As in,
Oh,
that guy made me lose I lost a lot of money last year because of that guy. As in,
right.
we've planned everything. Look, went to check for an office because prior to that time, I'd moved a bulk of my money to crypto.
Okay.
So I was holding my funds on cryptocurrencies, and that was when crypto crashed.
Oh my.
Crypto crashed last year. That was that time. So because of that thing, I was like, no problem. I can at least sell out on a loss. Use the money to fund this project. So the
Mm,
guy now, okay, let's do it. Let you pay for an office. Office is 500,000. Pay for an office. So I went on my this thing, almost $2,000 worth of crypto that I had. I sold out at a either 400 $500
mm,
because
Wow.
I didn't feel it because I wanted to invest in something good, something I understand and all that. So and the guy failed. That was you can imagine how that thing was for me. Not
Wow.
that's
the next thing that also drew me down was I went into this thing, how do you call it, I wanted to set up an affiliate marketing um network where people can advertise their products and all that. So I spent a lot of money. Spent a lot of money, but at the end of the day, they lied to me.
gosh.
They lied to me. I wasted all my money. 1 million naira last year. I wasted it. And so as if I'd never seen money. I've not seen money before. So all those things, it's so painful because when I just by now I would have bought a good account to trade. I mean, if I had any idea about all this profit by then, I would have gotten a very good account. Relax.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's true.
one thing you need to understand in life, there is time for everything.
Mm. Might also not be the right time then. So,
Right time, yeah.
Yeah.
Always time for everything. When the right time becomes available, the right people, everything will just fall into place.
mm,
Yeah. Because prior to that, it was actually good, especially when I was trading for people and all that, going for to people's house to teach them. Someone will come to the class. Truth, I don't understand. They say, "Can you come to my house?" I'm like, "Okay, how much?" 200,000, 150, 100K, depending on the level you are. All those things. Money was entering. Money was entering and all that. So when everything collapsed, I say, let me move to Benin. Let me change a city. So
mm,
I moved to Benin, hoping that Benin will be like Port Harcourt. I will see much of forex and all that, but there's nothing here. You hardly see. I've gone around Benin trying to see if I will see any brokerage office and all that. It's not like Port Harcourt where you have like every plaza you see a
Benin
brokerage firm.
is not a commercial city.
yeah, there are other businesses that Benin really work on majorly. So when it comes to forex or stuff like that, probably might not sell over there in Benin.
You know the sell. I've tried. I've talked to people since I came since on January.
January, wow.
February, yeah. Came on February.
Just like
Okay.
But why Benin though? Have you lived in Benin before?
What is it?
I say, why Benin though? Have you lived in Benin before?
I've not actually because I came to Mili because I have some people here. I know some people here, so I wanted to go to a
Okay,
city where I actually know someone.
okay.
That's why I choose Benin.
mm.
All right.
Wow, okay. Though I might sooner or later, uh, I probably would get an office, but I don't want. I want to get an office over here, at least an office that will be able to house up to about 100 people. So, and one of the thing that I feel is a challenge to traders is internet and light. So I want to
Like,
see, yeah, if we can pull up a workstation. So and traders will come around. Those who are trading, they must be trading somewhat of a very decent account. So
But you have to look at, but location is key with that sort of thing. You
yeah,
can't ask
location.
people to come to Agege and start trading.
No, 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 no. Location should make sense, but I probably might having a lot of that on the island too. But on the mainland, it's good if they have something like that. There are a lot of traders in some areas that probably are not really so.
I wouldn't try that sort of thing in some areas in mainland because you get robbed, you
Yeah,
get run over.
where?
So if I'm going to think of anything in the mainland, I'll do it in Sulere.
Well, Surulere is there. There are some other places that are
Sulere,
also still okay.
yeah, but other places you just have to, and sometimes police might come and just harass you with some
No,
false accusation that some people are coming there actually to do Yahoo. I've seen someone
yeah,
that set up. I'm telling you from experience. They
no.
came, busted his
Workstation,
thing.
workstation. You see, when you come about
Yeah, that's what I'm
works,
saying. That was what he set up exactly.
there
That's
are
why I will not.
workstation.
I will not.
Yeah, but if you're having a workstation, the bone of contention is you're getting a workstation. You must be a business. You must have a business that you're working on.
You're talking as if you don't. You're talking as if you don't live in Nigeria, Ife.
No, I've
Me, I'm
worked in
telling you what
workstations
happened
before. She understand. I have a
where
workstation where I
in the
worked.
mainland.
Yes,
In the mainland.
yes, on the mainland, the
Okay.
workstations, and the security operative don't get into the building. They don't. So, but they have protocols. Okay, so they must be registered on the. It's more or less like the workstation. What happen is they register you in. So, and your entrance, you can only enter with an access key, which is
And
given
you
to
have
you.
camera. And you have cameras there.
Yes,
Abi.
you have cameras there. So you can only access the building with an access key. So once you go register, they collect all your details, your information and stuff like that. So they register you and create an access key for you. So with an ID
Okay.
card.
How about
So
how about if somebody gives their access card to somebody else?
So if the person gives your access card, that means you are the one that gives your access card to someone else. So it's going to be on register that you are in the building. So once you have your access key and your access key opens the door, it records that you are in the building automatically. So nobody else
Okay.
can get into the building
Okay.
with a different.
Let me tell you where the problem is. If I have got an access key and I went to give my access key to a Yahoo boy that is my friend, now the guy comes there and do his Yahoo from time to time. Do you know that your IP address will be registered as far as, listen, as I'm telling you the law now, yeah? I'm
Yeah,
telling you what the law is. As far as the law is concerned, you're complicit. You'll be in serious shit if they start investigating. That
that's
place will
why
first be shut down. So
that's why they
so
have
so it is.
access.
I
So
think
it's
apart,
easy
yeah, apart
tracked.
from no, hang, if hold on, if not
Yeah.
only you having access key, after everybody is seated, you should have somebody that will go up politely to each and every one. They are going to show your ID card. If your ID card does not match your photograph, you'll be matched out, and that person's account will be cancelled.
Yeah, I guess
If I'm going to
there are
no,
measures to
no,
forfeiting.
no, no, if
So
no, if I'm going to do that kind of business, which I will not do because the stress is too much. I don't even want to get into any wala with the security agent. See, the point is, yeah, I understand what you're trying to say that when you get in, Even if you give to somebody, it is registered against you. But how about if a crime, somebody takes your access card and a crime occurs? The company is complicit. And now, if it goes to court, yeah, I being a lawyer, you're going down. The person is going down. The company is going down
No, the
because
company will
the
not go
company
down.
did
Let me
not
tell
do
you
their.
what happens.
Wait. I'm telling you. I'm
See,
telling you the
do
law
you know
right
that
now.
you signed a
If,
document
if,
form?
if, you calm,
Wait
if I
now,
calm
see,
down, I'm telling you the law. See, listen, you have not done your due diligence to ensure that the carrier of that access key, okay, the judge is going to ask you, the court is going to ask you, what did you offer to the customer? We gave them access key. Okay, fine. We offer them ID card. But did you check that the ID card, that the person that entered the
the
building at that
company does
time
not need to
was
do
carrying
that.
that
Wait, let me tell you what happens.
ID?
The company, see, the company
Mm-hmm,
does not need to do that. Whatever happens and
mm-hmm.
transpires and is tracked to you, the person takes the fall because you already signed a contract stating that
Got
whatever information that you are doing on the space and is tracked to you as illegal, you are going down for it. So the company already
you. Okay,
automatically, and with the lawyer,
okay,
takes no
okay. Okay, the contract should be binding them too.
yes,
Would
the
you tell
contract
them
binds
that
them.
they are not allowed to pass on their card to another person?
Yes, now you can't pass your card
Okay,
to any other person. So, but if you now pass your card to any other person and any attempt is being taken on you, the first thing you do is that even if it is not a criminal issue, you will forfeit your access. So you will not have access to it anymore once it's discovered. But now, if you now have a criminal record with that access key and it's traced to you automatically, your details and everything, because my own in my own case, they did you drop what's it called,
a security
guarantor,
fee.
yeah, a guarantor and some other things which they also verify before,
Security fee.
yeah, before they give you
Okay.
access. So and easily you can, they will get you tracked out. So and once they get you
Okay.
tracked out, so you'd also, I think there are also some penalties like that to it or stuff like that. So
Yeah, yeah. It's fine if, but the thing is, I don't know. Some
Nigeria,
people do not.
Some of these laws, they are only good for them to collect money. So they don't really affect those laws, and it
Mm-hmm,
becomes a problem.
mm-hmm.
So it becomes a problem when those laws are not properly affected. So unlike what happened, I mean, maybe I should give this. Okay, there's a bar, a lounge very close to my place here. They
Mm-hmm,
went there for a birthday party. So and the
mm-hmm,
guy has a security agent monitoring him. So which
mm-hmm,
has a police with a gun. So under normal
mm-hmm,
circumstances, um, at
mm-hmm,
the gateway of the entrance of the lounge, the security
mm-hmm.
agents should not allow anybody come in with a gun, but they allow this policeman come in with a gun. So
How about if
I've
they intimidated the security?
yeah,
They can be
yeah,
intimidated.
sure, they can be intimidated, right? So, but what happened was they intimidated him and they get access, all right? So if the law should take
Mm-hmm.
its course, okay, it should also take its course not only on the policeman but also on the lounge that allowed the access of the gun in the first place, right?
Yeah, but wait, Ife. There are some. It depends on the operation. If the operation that you're tracking a known criminal, yeah,
Mm.
there's nowhere that can stop somebody that is armed. Because if they believe they are arming themselves because they believe that the person that they are tracking could be dangerous,
No,
could be
but
armed, so you
in
cannot
this
tell them that
case,
you cannot.
they were going for a birthday party.
Okay.
So he was only securing the celebrant, who is a big guy, all right, and attached with a
Mm-hmm.
security agent. So it
Mm-hmm.
was not any issue of criminality in the play. You understand? So, but eventually he
Mm-hmm.
still got in with a gun. And when they started spraying and the guy was drunk, the policeman was drunk. So, in the course of celebration, he just had to, he took out his gun just to shoot in the air. And lo and behold, the gun went and killed somebody at the spot and also injured the DJ, right? So,
How come? I thought he was supposed to shoot up
yeah,
to
but
injure
he
some
was he
to
was he was drunk and I guess he get carried away and just pa 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 pa. Do you understand? So the person got injured, somebody died. So expectedly, what should happen is the lounge should be shut down. But obviously, the lounge was shut down for a couple of months thereabouts, and next thing was the lounge is open and reorganized, repainted, and everything, and the lounge is functioning now. But the person is dead. So some laws really in Nigeria does not